Do, do, do. Hi, Sandy. Meowdy. How are you? Get up. I'm recovering from shoulder surgery. Oh. Sounds bad. I didn't know you had to have shoulder surgery. Hope it went okay that you're recovering. Maybe because there's traffic problem still up here. Ambulance. Maybe people need ambulance. I placed this better. Wonder if they need ambulance. They're all sick from garbage. Sure, it'll fix it. Sure, all of these are. What does that say? It's depleted. Maybe because it's not perfectly charged. Yeah, I was gonna run, maybe try to run another subway. Hi, fish. Living resident infection. Yes. I infestation. Yes. But I mean, I can't read. Like what? I was trying to decide how to respond to that for a minute. But yes, I guess maybe I am. How are you doing? Yeah. I guess something like that. So I have a line that goes from over there to here, and then it starts another line that goes. They aren't all dead yet? Nope. There's 200,000, I guess, alive people. There's a whole bunch of people that walk from this station over to here. Um, I have this line there. That one's. I forgot I had one there. That one. There's a pasta. It is pasta for breakfast. Mm. I mean, I guess that could be good. Oh, I know that made another line from there, and I could put a station over here. And it could, like, go. Best breakfast food. I don't know that I've eaten that much pasta for breakfast. I'm trying to think of like when I have. I would. Ground and I have. Oh, I see. I don't know how much I think pasta is actually food. I mean, I guess it is, but I don't know if it's I don't know if eating just pasta is like the, you know, the healthiest thing. Guess it could not be too bad. The one of these someplace and you destroy like one. Oh, just when that close, the track's probably gonna be. Maybe I'll just put it right here. Oh, I might have been talking quiet too. I don't know if I need. I don't think I usually turn this mic up, but to have it the same volume as my index, I gotta have it close. I was saying, I don't know that pasta's the like, you know, healthiest thing to just eat just pasta for 2 days. What I was saying, but yes, maybe it's not too bad. On the type of it, yeah, maybe so. I was wondering how healthy it was to just eat, you know, pasta for days or whatever. Let's see if I can actually run tracks between these without and get under these. Oh, it goes. What? Where did I just run? Oh, I remember. That's hooked up. And it's going under the other one. In my case, it probably still isn't very healthy though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like pasta with like a meat sauce. That sounds really good. Wanna. So let me place it because it's up there, but it's on a hill, and look, it's sticking out of the ground. It humped the ground up. The parking garages, man, that is scuffed. Yeah, I guess pasta and meat sauce is like really easy to make. I fixed a meal last week. It was ground beef with a cheese sauce, like cheese and tomato sauce, and I used chickpea noodles, which I like more than like regular noodles. And that was really really good. Didn't seem too unhealthy or anything, and it was really yummy. Some broccoli, mix some spices, add in tomato sauce, and it's done. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. Well, I can't hook a track onto this because it's coming out of the ground. I gotta move it. I don't really like carrots. Probably actually can't place one that way because it feels too. I don't think I really like carrots. Guess they can be okay. Oh, yeah, I like spinach. I don't like that many vegetables. I like spinach, and I like broccoli, and I like cauliflower. Like what I ate today for dinner was some beef cauliflower soup that Beryl made a few days ago, and it was really, really good. It had obviously cauliflower and beef in it. I don't remember what she put in it exactly for the sauce and everything, but it was like super tasty. Also, I'm gonna turn TTS on.
Cauliflower, beef, onions, garlic, cream cheese, half and half. Better than bouillon beef broth, salt and
Oh, hi,
pepper.
Beryl. That's actually not that much. It was super freaking delicious. But I guess not much stuff at all in it.
Easy peasy.
They're mad. I just destroyed their houses. Think so? Yeah, it was super tasty.
Oh, also lemon juice and red pepper flakes.
Curve this around a lot.
Oh, and the secret ingredient, white cheddar cheese.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's why it had... I couldn't remember what you put in it that made it taste so good, but, I guess it would be, white cheddar cheese. Because it did, you know, I mean, really taste like cheddar. Like white cheddar.
The cream cheese is probably why it tastes so good, TBH.
Oh, really? All right, I have that. Dang it. The hooked on. Hey, that worked. Hey.
Oh right, what do the two of you think about coming down here for a bit, maybe over winter break? Assuming you are interested and have the time, that is.
Down there. What would we... That could be interesting, other than what would we actually do if it's winter?
Sounds great. They don't have winter. We could go climbing Doge Kek.
Doesn't it rain a lot there, though? Kind of like it does here? But I guess maybe not. They don't have winter.
Or mountain biking, assuming the
Guess maybe
trails aren't
not.
wet.
Oh, I see. But yeah, that sounds it. You know, we've talked about going down there before, or I have, but it's like just be really expensive. Sounds like it'd be cool. As long as it's not too much money, basically.
When's winter break?
Yeah, that's what I
It
was
does
wondering.
rain more in the winter down here, but it
didn't
is more
know
of an
when
occasional
winter
downpour
break
rather than a constant
actually
drizzle.
was. Okay. So it wouldn't be like if we went, it wouldn't be just freaking drizzle all the time where you can't
The
actually go
downpours
do
do
anything.
sometimes last as long as a whole week, though.
Interesting. Oh, I have to connect this to another track so the cars can get to it. Let's see.
If that happens, you just have to chalk it up to bad luck.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I don't... That's
We can bring
why I
bikes and
brought
lot
that
plan
up,
to camp in the
because
downpours.
I don't normally go places in the winter because I don't like doing stuff in the rain, and it's too likely that it's going to be bad luck. And if you go someplace like on vacation in the winter and you spend all that money and then it sucks, then it's just like not worth it. Like, I've never really ever gone anywhere in the winter. It's just like, you know, summer. Or
That would
gone
really suck.
anywhere when I'm actually going someplace to, you know, at least do outdoor stuff. Like, I'll go home now and visit my parents in the winter, and mostly I do outdoor stuff, but, like, I'm going there to visit them, not to, you know, exactly do outdoor stuff. So, like, if it rains for a whole week, it's not that big of a deal. We can bring bikes. Oh, like drive down there? I was thinking we'd probably fly, but I guess, depending on how many days we were going.
I'll double check
could
when
drive.
exactly it is, but it starts on the 15th
Of like January?
of
Or...
December.
Oh, December. I don't know if I actually have enough extra. $15.9 and 50. I don't know. I don't personally think with how stuff's going right now that it's reasonable to spend money to go someplace in December. Um, but we'd have to see anyways, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'd have to see how stuff's going anyways if we were, like...
It looks like it ends January 20th.
So for like a whole month. Dang. I didn't think it would be a month long, but I guess that makes
Anyway, I thought I'd
sense.
just throw the idea out there and see if it sounded nice or not.
Okay. Um I guess it sounds like it could. I'm like leery of going places in the winter because I don't really want to go do stuff outside if it's cold or rainy. Like I could, but like, is it gonna be fun? Like, probably not really. Um, like mostly it would come down to money though. Figuring out how much. If we had enough time, if both of us could get off work or whatever, like neither one of us was working, where we could actually go and have enough time to money and time to either fly down there or drive down there. I guess you can pretty much drive down there in one day as long as you make it a really long day. So it's not too bad. That would make it cheaper actually, because the most expensive thing flying would be renting a car, and so if we just drive, then we don't have to like.
And you don't have to decide now. We just have to decide by early November for December or early December for January.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess we could see. Like if Errol has a new job then or
So I can
something,
make sure I have time off.
she probably wouldn't be able to get off anyways, unless we went like around Christmas. I guess lots of places you get like a week off or something. Like that might be an option, I guess, even if that happened, if you aren't busy or and wanted us to come like between Christmas and New Year's or something like that. Or come some other time, just we could see how stuff's going. Yeah, you need like a few weeks notice at least to make sure you can actually get off and everything. Wow, this is actually, decently busy so far. Since I just made it. So where's the others? Right there.
You could also stay at my place, as
At
long as you and Beryl are okay with sharing my sister's room.
funky looking subway station. Ah, okay. I didn't. Yeah, I guess your sister doesn't live there anymore. I didn't think you had any room, so I figured we'd need to. When I was talking about money, I figured we would need to fly and rent a car if we want to actually go do stuff, like places, and pay for a place to stay. So if we were if we stayed there and we drove, like the gas would probably be as much as the plane tickets or more, but then you have a car and then um stay there. That probably wouldn't actually be too expensive.
Are you all
So this
planning
one's
another
actually
trip?
really busy. Hi VGM. Fish was asking us about if we wanted to go stay down there over the like winter break.
Yeah, it'd just be the cost to drive plus food and activities while you are here.
Mm-hmm. Traffic. I still have an ambulance problem, but the hospital full. Like they just don't have enough ambulances.
Hey VHM.
I was like
VGM.
VHM. I was like, what? Did I hear wrong? Very putting on a one-way street where they have to drive all the way around is not very efficient for ambulance getting places fast.
We haven't seen a city skyline stream in a while. Is the city functioning well?
I think so, pretty much. Um, yeah. When is the last time I don't even know. I might have. I was thinking about streaming it like a month ago one day. I don't remember if I actually ever did or not.
If it does end
If
up
I hadn't,
happening, you could
then
come to VGM, but fair warning, my house is not big, so 5 people would be a lot of people. D.
yeah, if I didn't play like a month ago, it's probably been like
What dates are you looking at?
earlier this year. I played it a bunch last year, but I think I played it in January a few times.
Sometime between December 15th and January 20th.
Wow. Stations. Freaking mega busy.
I might have some Christmas obligations, but I'm probably free outside of that.
Wonder if I made another bridge going across. If it would help with grids. Probably this would just back up. It would help with like this intersection. But this one backs up too, and it would just funnel more traffic through it. I like this. I too much traffic for a 2-lane road, but I kind of want to find out. How are you doing tonight, VGM? Oh no, I'm underground. All right. That one car crashed in the middle of the road.
I'm doing pretty well. I had a meeting tonight with some friends at the church to go over a recent survey we did with the congregation.
Ah, cool. Have they? Are they trying to fire you all, the congregation, or anything yet? I'm joking. I don't know what else you do other than start. I mean, you can just ask them what they like, the survey. But if you do a survey and you find out that they're extremely displeased with how everything is going, then I've never gone to a church that did surveys. That's what I thought was interesting, and I'm just like, oh. I have heard of churches like getting a new pastor and the congregation like voting on like between a few different people like who they were gonna have. Which is, I guess, pretty like similar.
It was a general survey about many aspects of our worship services, so it wasn't just focused on the music.
Ah, okay. Cool. That's what I figured. If you said you were meeting other people, because don't you mainly just do the music yourself? I guess maybe like. I guess sometimes you play stuff. I think you've said that they want you to play, so you have like maybe someone else planning out like what gets played sometimes. If it's going along with something else, I guess. Or oh, new road, getting traffic.
Apparently, 71% of the respondents were neutral or dissatisfied with the music overall. So some changes are definitely coming down the pipeline.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that's actually pretty high percentage.
D.
So maybe you might start doing like a different style or different um songs or something. I guess maybe like a different style. What different songs didn't tell. What I meant. That takes interstate traffic. A lot of it will just go down there, I think. That's a lot of hearse coming out of there. There are that many dead people over here? Guess maybe quite a few. Uh-oh. Hope everyone's not dying because I don't have enough ambulances. Hey. There's, I think, less people that need ambulances over here.
The two biggest things people want are more upbeat, energetic music, and they want more modern Christian music instead of just the old hymns.
Oh,
From what I've seen of the services, I'd personally just want more sing-alongs, but I have no idea how most people would feel.
That's what I was wondering when you said it was like 71%. If it's like, yeah, if they wanted more modern music instead of hymns, since it seems like that's what more churches do now. So, like, they're probably like, well, we're tired of hymns. That seems too small. If I delete that, can I put a hospital right there? There's not enough room. It won't fit over here either.
Asking a place like that to get a band with guitar, bass, drum set seems like a bit much. The few times I've gone to church with my family, it has seemed like the congregation did something like 70% sing-along stuff.
Oh, really? Interesting. Seems like quite a bit.
That said, there have also been times they had a full band setup.
Wait, so what's sing-along stuff if that's not a full band setup? Girls should want more sing-alongs. I just assumed sing-alongs for like songs that were just like kind of easy word-wise
It's
for
mostly
people to
been
learn
stuff
and
like
sing
piano
along.
plus lyrics. By
Oh,
sing-along,
okay.
you just mean congregational singing, right?
That's what I was wondering, or what I assumed. So I thought you could do hymns
Yeah.
and sing along, or like upbeat music.
I don't
or
really
whatever.
care what it is. I like when they play stuff out of the books you can go read along with.
Oh, okay. Where it's like something in a book, and you can read the lyrics and sing along while they're playing it. get rid of this.
Yeah, we
hospital
used to
there.
sing 4 songs per week, but it got cut to 3 earlier
But
this
what
year.
is here? Post office.
Or you can hand out the music and lyrics, yeah.
Okay.
Or projected.
That barely fit.
Wow, that is shockingly little compared to my grandfather's congregation. They do like 4 plus a service. I'm with you on reading the music, Beryl, but most of the congregation doesn't know how to read the notes and doesn't care.
That's somewhere else. Do I need any more down here?
I'd love to sing 4 or more songs a service, but that's not really my decision. Yeah, lyrics are fine. You don't think they're gonna do more music? Maybe you need to put in an application at my grandfather's church then Doge Keck. Carrot. But then you'd have to move to Henderson. Which is well, Henderson. Apparently, people were adamant that the service not be longer than an hour, so I don't think we're getting more songs per service.
Oh. Dang, an hour is really short. Yeah, for like songs and there's just like not much time for anything. I don't think I've ever gone to a church with only an hour-long service. Actually, I was sleep. Oh, it's not used. All of them.
Ultimately, I think the hardest decisions will be figuring out what to cut to make room for all this new music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's like only an hour long, that does actually sound like the hardest thing.
Just cut all the talking about Jesus or whatever.
It just literally only have music. I'm sorry. I just thought it was. That just sounds exactly like something you would say, Meryl. So I just thought it was really funny.
Makes sense. Time management is always hard, especially when you have so little of it.
Yeah, and like anything they cut, at least somebody will complain about it. Then have to decide what's you know, better to cut. So this road has backed up a lot. But it's backed up
Hot
from
Twitch chose right then to just
this.
play a different channel for me.
What? Like, you didn't click on anything? It just switched channels? That.
Yeah, Twitch mobile is baff.
Oh, okay, okay. Twitch mobile makes sense. You never know what it's going to do, pretty, like, basically. This is backing up here, and which is what I was worried about when I made a road, that it would back up and then back this
You
stuff
could
up.
always pick up a modded client.
Oh yeah, do you have? Well, they're pretty bad too. Like maybe slightly better than the Twitch app, but like I don't know.
I know the algorithms push certain things, but this is the first time I've seen them force you to watch something else.
It's like, hey, you are going to watch
I
this
have
other
Purple
channel.
TV, but I don't generally notice a difference.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Purple TV, I like using it just because it shows like 7 TV emotes and stuff. Other than that, I don't really think it works any better than the Twitch app. It used to work better than the Twitch app, but
You're watching this now, whether you like it or not.
I don't have as
Oh,
many
Hissy,
problems
maybe your
on
phone
the
is just Papega then.
Twitch
D.
app as I used
Okay,
to.
Purple is already better cause it doesn't autoplay anything, which is new Twitch mobile behavior.
Oh, on the main. Yeah. Well, at least it autoplays everything muted now. The default behavior was autoplaying it all unmuted, so you just opened up the app and you just, at least if I'm remembering right, that's how it was right at the beginning. So you just open up the app and had whatever you'd hear would just be whatever from the first stream that it auto-played.
I can't see chat when I'm typing now.
What? Oh, like the keyboard's covering it up?
Giant gray box takes up the whole space now, yeah. Just
Wow.
tap stream twice.
So that has
That worked.
actually made, at least, I don't know, this isn't rush hour either. It looked like the middle of the day. Where's the dang sun? Oh, it's up there, yeah, around the middle of the day. But at least this time of day, there's not too much traffic. Not near as many people turning right here, because they're all just cruising through here.
It does that sometimes and I'm not sure why.
You just tap stream twice. Oh, and it shows it again. I think I had that happen to me
I think
recently
his Steam might be
also.
skipping more now, but not sure.
Wait, oh, is that? You say that it... Oh, it switched channels, but it's skipping also?
I haven't noticed any skipping yet.
Yeah, I haven't dropped any frames. According to OBS. Let me see. Working better now for some reason.
I'll try Twitch again and see.
Oh,
Maybe try restarting
there's
the app.
so many less
Hello.
ambulance icons. Dude, people are just like... Maybe they're all not going to die now. They're being taken to the hospital. Hi, Rain. How's it going? They're not going to die now. Goodness. Oh, I should add helicopters to this one.
Oh boy, the sky was unhappy today.
Oh, really? What do you mean by the sky? Like, thunderstorms? Wait, do they have thunderstorms there in upside down land? Upside down land? I'm sorry. I'm rude. Sometimes.
Rain, rain, and more rain.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't cold.
Oh, that's nice at least. Yeah, I think the last time you were talking about it being rainy, it was rainy and cold.
That sounds nice.
Rain, rain, and more rain? Wow. Imagine actually thinking rain sounds nice.
I want summer already.
I want it to stay summer. I'm like... It's depressing even thinking about...
Just grow up in a place where it rains about
like,
14 times a year total.
Like, just even thinking about the winter starting is depressing. It rained a couple weeks ago here. It rained like 4 days in a row. And I'm just thinking like, oh man, and like...
At
another
Barrel VRO
month or
Dash,
two,
how did I not think of that?
It's gonna be like that. Girl, did you hear the doorbell ring? I'm assuming
Lol, I
no,
meant for a Meg.
going by the knocking. I will be right back. There's somebody at the door.
Yeah.
I am back. The house was not under attack. It was just somebody delivering.
Hi, Bax.
Hello, Bax.
I'm almost tired of the rain here over the winter, but not quite yet. Hi, back. I'm Dad.
Yeah, I freaking hate. Well, actually, last winter
Maybe one more year will do it.
it didn't rain near as much, and it was tolerable. But the first year I moved here, just like halfway, you make it like halfway through the winter, and by like halfway through the winter, you're just like, I don't know if I can keep going until the spring. Like, you start to like just literally question it. It like rains so much. That's that year what was it? Yeah, I went back in like March and spent like a week at my parents, and it was all nice and sunny and in the 60s a couple days, and we went hiking, and I'm just like, all right, this is okay. I can make it until the summer in Washington now. It, at least going someplace where you could go outside for a couple days and it not be rainy and, cold. But that seemed to be a especially bad winter. I remember there was a few weeks where like it was just literally overcast, like didn't see any sun or
You
blue
mean drizzly
sky or
and cool.
anything. Sure, yeah, yeah, drizzly and cool is what. I mean, I guess it is drizzly. Calling like the 40s cool instead of cold, I think is a bit of a stretch, but I guess it depends on what you consider cold.
Hee hee hee.
But yeah, that's pretty much what people, I guess, say it's drizzly and cold here. I don't know what to do now. I ran that subway.
Nah, cold doesn't
Um,
happen up till you are in the 30s.
E. Yeah, I don't like going outside
Or
if it's
40s and super windy.
below 40 degrees, really. Unless it's sunny. Well, I don't really like going outside if it's below 50 degrees unless it's sunny. Actually, think about it. Like 30s and 40s can be fine if it's sunny, but like if it's like drizzly here and like 40 degrees or something, it's just like there's so many days like last winter. I just remember when it was like 40 or 45 and drizzly, and I would take the dog on a walk, and by the time I'd get home, I was just frozen, freaking solid. Like, really felt like it.
That just means you aren't dressing correctly.
No, that just means it's too cold. Cause like I could wear. I mean, it really actually does mean it's. I'm being stupid saying that means it's too cold, but like it partly is like.
You just need
Oh,
better rain gear.
why is backing up? They're all going. Well, it's not cold because like I was getting wet. Like I have a like minus 20 degree down coat that keeps my torso and my arms warm and dry, but like my hands get cold, and I have down gloves, but like walking around when it's 40 degrees and it's drizzly, so it's really humid, so it makes
I
40
can bike
feel
20
even
minutes in a
colder.
torrential downpour and make it to my destination boiling hot.
Well, I can see it if you're biking, because if
Get
you
rain
stay
gloves.
dry and then I mean, my gloves I don't get wet. Like, I don't get cold because I'm wet. I get cold because I'm standing outside not moving. Like, if I was biking, maybe I would be boiling. But, like, if you're, you know, walking the dog, so you're just walking, like, really, really, really slow, you don't produce any heat. So, like, my I don't really get wet. It's just my hands and my feet freeze, and it's not because they're wet. It's because like I'm just not producing heat, and gloves just don't keep your hands warm if you're, kind of cold. Or if they're gloves that are, at least if not, if you can bend if they're thin enough that you can actually still use your hands, then they don't keep your hands warm. Like even if they're down. Like, I guess obviously you could encase your hand in like a big mitten or like huge glove and then not actually be able to like pick up stuff and do stuff if you needed to. I mean, it might just be me. Like, barrels hands and feet don't seem to get cold like mine.
You could try convertible mittens. The type that have a flap to open the fingers up when you need to use them.
Yeah, I've thought about that because, like, my hands just get so freaking cold. Sometimes by the time I get home from walking the dog, it's like my fingers are so stiff from being cold that, like, I can't hardly move them.
My hands aren't 4 feet from my body.
Mittens where all of my fingers are together, they'd probably hold more heat in. 4 feet from your body. That's true. Wow, this road just has almost no traffic now. Oh, I guess the AI is sending them at least some down this road now. Why are so many people? Looks like they're getting off the interstate and driving through here.
Hey, I have the
Going this
long
way.
monkey arms and it's not a particular problem for me. Also, cold hands and feel are a common symptom of poor circulation.
VGM, you're also twice my size. Like, okay, probably not actually twice, but like you probably hold heat in better than me. Like your arms are like literally twice my size, I think. So actually, if we're talking about hands, I mean, I don't know. Muscle might not help. Like
that's true. The extra body fat probably helps a lot.
Well, I meant like muscle
okay,
too.
just bulk up a meg. You should be good.
Yeah, just bulk up. I just needed, just definitely just go bulk up.
And get better cardio.
I actually do. I have like 2 thick arms. I mean, I have pretty good cardio.
Actually, I don't know if better cardio would help with circulation.
Yeah, I don't know. I am not in very good shape, like, especially my arms. Like I said, VGM's like twice my size. Like, he has huge arms and shoulders and stuff compared to me. But, like, I do have really good cardio for mountain biking. Or, I at least I think I have not that great knees and kind of not very strong arms, but I think I have better cardio than most people.
Another thing that might be happening is when you get cold, your body cuts circulation off to your extremities, which in turn makes them colder. The gang's all here.
Hi, chicken. Yeah, my, that does happen, I think, because my...
Is that chicken?
My hands and my feet get, like, really cold, and my feet will actually start turning colors if I get too cold and stay too cold too long. It's like they'll turn kind of red, and then they'll turn, like, purple later on when they start, like, recovering or whatever. Like, I think it literally, like, cuts off too much blood to them. Like,
That's intense.
Really?
Okay, so back to the original point.
Don't actually
need better
think
insulation.
it seems like I really actually don't think it's healthy for me to be in the cold. Like, my body just does not know how to stay remotely warm, even with, like, all the best clothes I have. Why is it? I guess it doesn't really matter. Traffic.
It doesn't seem like keeping his core warm helps, which is weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Like I can. I
Fat
feel
is
like
insulation.
I feel like to keep my hands warm, I have to keep my arms really warm, and my feet. If I don't keep my legs warm enough, so like
Carrot.
I can have like my down jacket on and be almost sweating like my core. But if I have just regular pants on and not insulated ones, then my feet will just be like ice cubes. And I have like, pretty warm shoes. They're not like insulated boots, but like they're like Gore-Tex shoes. Well, they're more insulated than not waterproof shoes. I guess they're not like winter shoes at all. They're just not the the
I mean, your legs do have a lot of surface area. You can lose a lot of heat through them.
uh-huh. Yeah, so I like figured out basically in 2020 when I was just like streaming a lot and just not working part of the year and stuff, I like that winter I kept my house really cold because I wasn't making money and I was trying to save money on power. Like I would let it get down in the 50s at night, which is really cold to me. And my feet, like my toes, started turning red and crap like that and drying out. And I went to the doctor and they just told me it was eczema. And all the stuff I did that people supposedly do with eczema, like none of it helped and crap like that and
He
everything.
thinks 72 is cold.
So I finally found out, like this last year, that happens if I let my feet get too cold. It like literally, I think they get so cold that it cuts off the blood and it like
Wait,
damages.
it's 58 in my room right now.
It'll get where my toes will dry out and start like almost cracking open and stuff. So I figured out now if I just make sure my feet don't get cold at all, then I never have any problems. But like I just like let them get too cold and it's just like it sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I can't if it's below like 65 degrees, my
Also,
feet
that is
get
an
too
interesting
cold.
observation. I wonder why that happens.
That's what I was wondering. And I've never had it happen, but I never just like in the house, like 65 degrees or 60 degrees isn't that cold for sitting around. You can just put a light jacket on and not have shoes or socks on, and your feet mostly feel fine. I won't actually notice they get cold, and then I'll get up or something and start walking, and I'll figure out they're like almost numb or half numb, and then I'll feel them, and they just literally feel like ice cubes. Like I just wouldn't really notice they'd get that cold because my body and
In
my
the
legs
winter,
weren't
I'll
even that
regularly leave
cold.
my window open when it's not raining and it's in the low 40s.
Yeah, I like just can't handle it being below like 65 degrees. If I'm sitting still, not like if I don't want my feet to get like that and I'm sitting still and not like moving my legs and like where they stay warm and like my feet stay warm, like I can't sit around with it being below
Sheesh,
65
you're immune to the cold.
without
And you have no body fat for insulation.
without having like socks and shoes on, basically. Yeah, I think that's crazy. She's like super, super thin. I would just literally die if I you know, in the temperatures she likes. And was that like
I
them?
do also usually have a lot of layers though. If you have some footwear recommendations, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would
Right
be
now I don't
interesting.
though. Just chilling at my computer with jeans and a hoodies.
Cause like layers don't help because keeping my core warm doesn't help my feet. Like my feet and my hands just die in the cold, and the only way I've figured out, other than like putting my freaking feet on something warm, like and warming them up, is if I keep my legs really warm, then my feet will kind of stay warm. But it's still like I have to have like decent shoes on and keep my legs really warm. Like, do I need heaters in my shoes? Oh, I saw those ambulances. They just can't get over there from the traffic. All right. Most of the city is pretty good now. Still a little bit of garbage. Less than earlier.
It's just people dying, being dead in their apartments, no biggie.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Maybe they shouldn't have done that.
Maybe they shouldn't have. Maybe they shouldn't be dying or shouldn't have died in their apartments. Yeah, maybe not.
Only the weak need help. I'm always surprised at how different people are in this area. I feel pretty lucky to be pretty resistant to both extremes, but many people cannot deal with heat or cold. I'm honestly still trying to dial in my footwear myself. My feet tend to get really clammy if I don't let them air out. Dying sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, I am great
Carrot.
at the heat. Like I am just fantastic at dealing with the heat. But like I just can't deal with the cold. Like I can deal with 95
Dying
degrees
is skill issue.
better than I can like literally if it's under 60 my feet bother me if I don't wear shoes and I keep them warm, but like
I'd rather be in the cold.
I have a easier time existing in 90 when it's
I'm baller at heat
95
and
than
cold.
if it's below 60. So like I was gonna go bike riding today and stream it, but I was kind of
But
tired.
yeah, cold is better.
I was gonna go because tomorrow the high is 90 degrees here, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go bike ride the day that is cool. And then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, do I actually care about it being 90? Like, would I rather bike ride when it's 90 or bike ride when I'm tired? And I'm
It's
thinking,
easier
like,
to
well,
add layers in the cold than to try to cool down in the
I'd
heat.
rather just wait until tomorrow and go bike ride when it's 90 degrees when I might be less
Carrot.
tired. What? Wait, have you ever tried just not getting hot chicken? Where you don't have to cool down?
That's not the point. I've tried that and it doesn't work.
Really? Just not getting hot works for me better than adding layers, unless I don't add layers right. I mean,
I also burn easy.
it doesn't
Incidentally,
exactly.
our air conditioning is still broken. My roommate is hoping to wait until the fall sales to get a new unit.
Oh no.
Brutal.
That is
Boki not like this.
also burn easy. Yeah, Beryl does that too. It's like she's allergic to the sun. And I just like I have been out in the sun enough this year that I tanned so much that I can't sunburn now, basically. We went swimming this weekend, and we swam for like 3 hours Saturday and like 3 hours Sunday, and I was in the sun almost the entire time, and my forehead sunburnt.
I literally
Just
can't
a
tan, it's a genetic defect.
yeah, Meryl.
VGM, do you want my
Did you
AC unit?
notice I didn't
I've been fine with
sunburn
it
at
though as long
all,
as we
other
have
than
some
my
fans.
forehead? Just a
I
tiny,
once went
tiny
an
bit.
entire summer in Missouri without AC just to save money.
Ew. Missouri without AC sounds kind of terrible because it's like. Well, actually, I don't know. Is Kansas City less humid than Missouri? I know Missouri is like more
Yeah,
humid.
sun is way worse than heat.
I would assume
I
by the time
honestly
you get
really need
to
to be more
Kansas
careful
City, it
about the
starts
sun.
getting drier.
My shoulders are getting really messed up from the sun exposure. Well, KC is right on the border between the two states.
Yeah, and it starts getting like a lot more dry. Like, I mean, I know Colorado's dry, and I know Kansas, the western side's dry.
I actually think I have noticeably more freckles than I did last week.
I've never been in Kansas City more than just driving through, so I don't know. Wait, oh, so you got like more freckles from the sun? So like you didn't tan because you can't, but you did maybe get some more freckles?
I guess those come and go, I never realized.
Mm-hmm. It's actually cool. Yeah. You might just get more freckles in the sun. That's actually cool if you can get more freckles instead of like, not sun, like not tanning or getting freckles at all or anything.
This part of the country gets up to about 100 degrees in the summer. I would consider the climate in KC to be moderately humid. The air is usually neither dry nor humid.
Like, I can, but well, I'm just covered in all the time. Dang. Oh, she came up here to show me her freckles. She has freckles all over her arm now, but it looks like her skin doesn't look good. Like, it looks more like she got freckles from getting sun damaged more than, it looking like
interesting.
Like healthy. It's just like her arms look like they got way too much sun. Basically. Gets up to about 100 degrees in the summer. I would consider the climate moderately humid.
I googled, I guess this just happens.
Neither dry nor humid. Oh, okay. Kind of just like in between. Not like Colorado dry, but not like humid like Washington or the southeast.
Beryl, you been using proper sun protection?
Washington's not that humid in the summer when it's hot, but it's dang humid in the winter. Or dank is, I guess, what people call it, maybe. I don't know what one to do now. I
always
can't be
use
bothered
protection
to fix traffic anymore. Could expand the city, or I could go play something else.
It's about in the middle between Colorado dry and Florida humid. No, I went to the pool a couple days with no arm sunscreen.
Colorado dry and Florida humid. Oh, okay. Yeah,
for
that's
a couple
kind
hours
of
in the shade.
I had of Missouri.
Oi, bad Beryl D.
Because I used to drive from Tennessee to Colorado when I go on vacation and would usually spend the night in Missouri. So, like, the next morning, you can usually tell, like, how humid a place is, like, in the evening or in the morning. And it wasn't where, like, you'd walk out of your motel room and be like, like, breathing in soup, So, I'm like, well, this isn't humid. But it also didn't feel dry like Colorado. So, you know.
I even spent most of the time in the shade, but yeah, more sun than normal.
Yeah, you
OVGM, I
really
finally
weren't
finished my
in
fin deck. The last few cards I needed arrived
sun that
today.
much. Like, you literally
Breathing in
spent
soup.
most
I'm
of your...
probably going to steal that phrase.
I mean, it's
Nice
what
chicken.
it feels like. It's so freaking humid, you feel like you're suffocating breathing. Like, if it's just like, like, just, yeah. Stand deck.
Now I need a victim to
That
play
is
with.
a
I mean,
lot of ambulances. Wait, are you bullying people with decks, chicken? That's what it really sounds like. Oh.
that reminds me, some of my friends decided that they wanted Dungeons and Dragons to have an ability called Breathe Sandwich. Austin and
What?
Flagstaff are where I've experienced soup air.
Austin and Flagstaff. I see. I've never been anywhere close to either one of them.
It's actually much more humid here than I realized. It's usually around 80 to 100% during the day and 40 to 60% at night.
$80 to $100 in a day? That sounds horrible.
It was way worse there than in Tennessee when I was there.
Huh. Really? A few of those humid days when you were in Tennessee were really bad days in Tennessee. Like,
it probably just doesn't become soup air because it doesn't get hot here.
yeah.
They were pretty evasive on whether it meant that you could survive if submerged in sandwiches, or if it meant that you could exhale and make a sandwich for yourself.
What?
Bullying people with death touch and poison, and a little toxic, so I guess so.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how it is here, Fish. It's like pretty humid here if you look at like the humidity, like, and I could go compare it to like Tennessee. Like, it's pretty humid here a lot of times, but it doesn't get hot. And then when it does get up into the like 70s and 80s here, then it's usually like hasn't rained for a while, so it's not humid. Like, there were a few days here a few weeks ago when
I kept the deck at Popper.
it did rain
It got
and
up
it was
to
like up
83
in the
today
80s
and it was mostly
and
fine.
it
It was
almost
definitely
did feel
tank
like
top
breathing
weather,
in soup
but it was
here.
fine. And it was around 95 to 100% humidity today.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
Yeah, 83. I would say 83 at 95 or 100% humidity kind of sucks. That's worse, like...
But for some reason it didn't even really feel muggy.
That's about like it being 95 if it's drier. That is really weird. I would think like 83
It's one
with
of
a
fab things
humidity
about
that
being
high
in the PNW.
would make it
I
feel
think the
really
80s
muggy.
is hot.
So adding that road just completely fixed this, even
I
like
feel
in
put
the
up
day
on
or
for sweating.
night. Sweating. Oh yeah, if it gets hot enough where you sweat at
A
all,
quick online
you're
search
just
says
like,
humidity
what
in
the heck
KC
is
is usually
happening?
60 to 70%.
Hmm. Average. See. How are you both looking for averages? Like for the month or for the whole year?
I'm from a place I used to have daily nosebleeds in the winter. I'm just eyeballing the forecast.
Oh, okay, for like this week or whatever. Something. The average annual relative humidity is 70% according to this site in Washington, in Seattle. And it ranges from 60 in May to 81 in December. I do remember December sucking the worst, so that makes sense. December and January
I
is
found a
like,
site that says it's reporting the mean monthly relative humidity. I used to
oh,
get
okay.
frequent nosebleeds.
Here? Dang. Or somewhere else. I could definitely see Viral getting nosebleeds because it gets really, really dry where she's from. It doesn't even, Washington doesn't even think about getting dry, like at all, like ever.
I even biked 2.5 miles midday and it was totally fine. Yeah, when it's cold and dry.
Like, are you saying it gets cold and dry here? I haven't ever experienced it being dry here since I've lived here.
It never really gets dry here. It does get super dry in the mountains though. That sucks chicken sounds like you got over it.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Do you just like, just, was it only like when it was really cold and stuff? And I guess dry Fort Washington,
Well,
if
not
I'm
dry
not
dry,
trolling.
just the cold makes the air more dry.
Okay, yeah. I know I was trolling mostly, but I knew what
Oh
you
hissy.
that you probably just meant where it's more dry than when it's not cold. Because yeah, it does get more dry when it's cold here. If it gets like, down like below freezing, actually.
Looks
The
like it's 20s to 40s relative
occasional when
humidity
it
all
does
year
have
where I'm from.
20s or 40s, dang.
Do you think it was the outside dry or inside dry that was doing it?
Yeah, because when it gets really cold outside, it like dries out the air inside. Like when it gets down like
Prob both.
around freezing and stuff.
That's actually a really good question cause New Mexico uses swamp coolers in the summer. Inside dry sucks. I ended up with a sinus infection earlier this year from heavy AC.
Whoa. That I just looked up. I mean, according to different sites, might say it
Sounds like
differently
you
and
need a
stuff, and I couldn't
humidifier
find the
when you are
same
running
site.
your
But
AC.
according to this, the average
Apparently the relative
humidity
humidity just doesn't
in
change here. The website I found pegs it at 70 to 80% year-round.
dang, that is interesting. I would think in the winter it would be lower, like a little bit when it's colder. But I guess if it's raining all the time, maybe not. So the site I found said the relative
Nope, it's
humidity,
actually highest in
the
January.
average for Washington was 70, for Seattle is 70%. The average humidity for Chattanooga is 71% for the whole year,
Yeah,
according
I'm
to these
probably going to
sites.
see if I can pack a compact humidifier when traveling. It's higher in winter in NM too. Those cute little humidifiers are awesome.
Mm-hmm. You could buy humidifiers pretty cheap too. Also, I think like if you're gonna be someplace for like a week, VGM, and you don't want to be miserable, it's probably worth going to like Walmart and buying a humidifier for like $15, and then just like giving it to somebody, seeing if you can or something when you leave. Like, I mean, as far as if it makes you more comfortable and keeps you from getting sick. Like if you're gonna be there for a week, that seems like even if you couldn't take one, that'd be worth it.
Oh, we did actually do that.
Oh, that's the same site I was just looking at, except for the fish. The link you clicked on, the link you put on says page not found, and I click on it for some reason. Oh, we did. Yeah, when we went to New Mexico and visited, I remember you did buy a humidifier at
Oh, I
Walmart.
can't see. Buying one
Oh,
seems like a good idea. It was in
oh,
Denver this
it's not
summer, so the
opening the whole
outside air
link.
was no better. Link works for me.
The the My browser doesn't show. It has commas in it, and it shows the end of the link's not a link. So when I clicked on it, it only tried to open part of it. When I copied and pasted the whole thing, it it works. That's weird. Yeah, January's the most humid, and December's the next most humid. Yeah, so I'm looking at the same site for Chattanooga, which people say is humid. Um, and I have the same graph. It's more humid and like they're both pretty equal, but Chattanooga, the most humid months are June, July, August, and September. So, like, and like where you live, fish, it's like humid in the winter when it's cold, so it doesn't feel humid. And where I used to live, it's like humid in the summer when it's like, in the 80s and 90s, so it does feel humid. I mean, and I guess obviously more humid, like anyways, because like if it's 60% humidity and it's like 80 degrees, the air holds so much more water than if it's like 60% humidity and like 50 degrees. So I mean, way wetter, anyways. I guess or it could be. I guess maybe actually not wetter because like unless it's like 90, if it like percent humidity, if it's in the 80s, stuff dries out pretty fast because the air can hold so much water, so it like evaporates fast. It just doesn't like when it's like after a thunderstorm and it's like 90 or 95% humidity. It takes a really long time for stuff to dry out, and that's when it's like horrible there. Right, I'm gonna stop looking at these and actually go play the game. I'm sorry, this is probably really boring. I've just been sitting here on the menu looking at the weather now.
Weather is pretty cool.
It is.
And not
pretty
even the
cool.
weather where you live.
I looked up Seattle first,
It
and
seems
it
we are
was
really good at going on
boring.
funny tangents.
Yeah. Well, VGM, I did look up Seattle first, but it was boring. There wasn't any. So then I wanted to go see where I used to live, which is.
It only took me a few days back home in the fall before I started
Everybody
getting
says
nosebleeds
the
again.
Southeast sucks because it's so humid. Like the weather sucks there, and I mean it does suck sometimes, but the winters are nicer than Washington winters, in my opinion. The summers aren't though. Washington summers are like, borderline perfect. Like literally, can't get much better.
It rarely freezes in Wanuff said.
But it's nice freezing sometimes. If it got colder here in the winter, it probably wouldn't be so dry, like wet and like I don't know, like 30 doesn't feel that cold. Like if it's dry, it's just 30 when it's like in the 30s here and raining and like 90% humidity or something is when it sucks so bad in the winter. All right. All right, game time.
It does start feeling pretty dank.
Yeah.
I like the rain though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you like the rain, it's probably worth it putting up with the cold. If you don't like the rain, then,
So what's the relative humidity in city skylines?
I don't know. I don't think it has weather.
Indoor humidifier is pretty nice.
Does it actually... It has music. I was wondering if it
Wait,
actually
did you
had
clean up
weather
all the dead
someplace.
people?
Did I clean up all the dead people? Yeah, I did that. That was when it was tons and tons of dead people was like the last time I streamed it, and I made this dead person burning facility here. um, um, yeah.
Oh great.
Yeah. Now all I have is garbage that needs to be taken out.
Classic joke from Stephen Wright. For my birthday, I got a humidifier and a dehumidifier. So I just put them in a room and let them fight it out. Hee hee.
What?
Huh, there is an unincorporated area near me that is just called Canyon.
Interesting. Canyon. I don't get why the garbage... Like, this has more trucks that it's not using, but I still have stuff not getting picked up. I'm assuming it's because... Maybe because of traffic and because all of my garbage processing facilities are here and, it's not getting picked up on the other side of the map. But they pollute, and I don't want to put them over here. Not really.
but some garbage burning in the city.
And it's like there's trucks going
Make a
around
garbage
there.
park.
Garbage park?
With a lot of trees.
There's plenty of garbage trucks moving back and forth. And a whole bunch of there stuck in traffic. Oh, like just make a big park, put like a incineration plant, and then put a whole bunch of trees around it. I could put one like right over here or something.
Ooh, or put the garbage into the ocean downwind if the city.
The ocean's way down here. That's what all of this is. Cause see, it has air pollution. See, this is just dumb. The air blows this way into the city, but it blows this way out. So it just, but yeah. So I put all my garbage stuff here.
Oh, I see you're not a coastal town.
I have a new building. Yeah. So I put all my garbage stuff here, and the wind blows it all out to the edge of town. So, you know, no pollution. At least not in my town. You know. It all gets blown out to the edge. When I first built this town, I had like the town here, and I put a dump up here, and then figured out the wind was going this way, and after the whole town started getting polluted. The dump was like right here, and it was like, I think, it was blowing just pollution all the way across town. Wait. Oh no, these pollute. Because they're burning dead people. Well, the buildings show up as polluted, but I guess because they're orange, but I guess they're not really polluting the area around them. I didn't think about that.
Oh, better plant some trees.
Burning up dead people pollutes just like burning up garbage.
If you feel like suffering, we could bike to Angel Island when you visit.
Wait, what? What is Angel Island?
These pollute because they're burning dead people. Sentences I never thought I'd hear. Just like trash.
Oh goodness. Girls take
Is
you
what he
even
said.
further. What? Did I? Wait, what did I say? Yeah, see, these don't pollute the area around them.
It's a small
Like
island in the middle of the bay. The other half of it is called Treasure Island, and it is an artificial island that was built for the World Fair in the early 1900s.
Oh. Wait, so you have to like ride across the like a bridge to get to it? That sounds.
You said burning dead people pollutes the air just like burning trash.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well,
I guess
Angel
that
Island
does
is a
sound like
natural
what I said.
island.
Oh, I see.
I feel like suffering.
I don't. It depends on how much other suffering there is going on.
But you do have to bike across a bridge. You get a really nice bike lane, but you have to deal with a load of wind and the highway is extremely loud.
Yeah, I figured if it's an island, it's probably like an interstate or something. But kind of like the bridge we biked across when we were going to see the Blue Angels, that was like freaking loud. Like, pretty sure if you just stay out there too long without earplugs, you just get hearing damage.
Yeah, the bridge is part of I-80. That was beautiful.
Oh. Yeah, it was really nice. I rode across it again last week when I rode over there, and it was really nice. It was a little bit less loud riding back because the interstate was backed up, so the traffic was moving slower, which was nice. I think it was on the way back. I figured that out. It's the nicest to ride over there during rush hour when the interstate's moving slow. And it's like, you know, much quieter. See, where does the air... So if I go over to this edge of my city, it blows out that way. I could make like an exit off the interstate right over here and put some more garbage facilities where they could drive in that way. You know, I think I'll do that. Oh yeah, I have a ton of tiles unlocked, so I'll just buy up all the land over there, and I can build along the interstate anyways. Oh, you can buy them not next to each other. I forgot about that. All right, garbage exit. I'm gonna just run power and everything over here. What is this? There like resources? Forgot how to look. Resource. No. Bunch of right there. Or just
It's doggo bedtime.
doggo bedtime? Alrighty.
He's decided.
Oh, I see. Did he just get up out of his bed and walk over there like, hey, yo, can I go to sleep? Like he does sometimes?
Yep.
Nice. He's decided. I like how he just gets to decide when it's his bedtime. Won't like snap to the... Where is... level of the interstate? Or like square with it is what I mean. Huh? Oh.
Prague barrel and doggo bedtime should have been earlier.
Yeah, it should probably be my bedtime also. I mean, you know, really, like 1 a.m. Put some recycling centers. No. Can they get power through the interstate? No, they can't. Not assuming that it doesn't power yet. Did it not need power? Sending out trucks. Oh no! It was too... Okay, it needs water and stuff too. Oh shoot! I have to buy up all the land if I don't want to run.
Alright, dogs up. I'm gonna get ready for bed too. See you.
Alright, bye. I thought about playing Overwatch or Celeste also, because I kind of wanted to play this and play other games.
Good night, Beryl.
But, probably kind of late for that.
Good night.
Thinking some Overwatch sounded fun. I was also thinking Celeste kind of did. Maybe I'm like a bit of a masochist today if I want to play Celeste. But it did. Well, I played that other game at PAX and it reminded me and made me want to play Celeste.
If we did bike to Angel Island, it's about 14 miles one way with 236 feet gained and 154 lost. From my house. Yeah, play Celeste.
About 14. Oh, 14 miles each way. The elevation's not that much. Especially not for 14 miles.
Yeah, play Celeste for a bit AYAYA.
But, I guess 14 miles, that's more than I ever ride. At least. Thing is, now it's also 1 o'clock, and I'm starting to get sleepy.
Wow, people are in existence.
Hi, Vinny.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we are existing.
Yes, we exist.
26
hey,
of
Benny,
25 vehicles, so they just like spawned another vehicle somehow. Using more than they have. Man, we almost had the entire like anime group. Beryl just left. She left and then Benny got here. Like we almost had the entire like, you know, watch party group.
SMH.
Yeah, she just literally left a few minutes ago. You showed up a few minutes too late. How are you
The
tonight,
only people
Benny?
not existing are the pile of dead modis in your city.
I don't have any dead bodies in my city. They're this is garbage.
Bodies.
See, I guess there is one right here waiting to be picked up, but like that's not a pile. That's probably just one body in that building. There's one more. All right, I think I have 2
Man, I just been bored.
dead people. So yeah, not that many. I have 2 whole dead people waiting to be picked up.
Fixed some of my mic stuff.
Least educated, wealthy, tired. They're being gathered. Fixing your mic stuff? Nice.
This is better gameplay than BS. That's not a pile, there's just one dead body in that building.
Like, this is
Other sentences I never thought I'd hear. Now when I scream or laugh loudly it doesn't cut out.
Yeah, you're getting a bunch of good, like, sentences, I guess. Listen to me talk today, BG. Now when I scream or laugh, it doesn't cut out. Oh, cool. That'll be a lot better then.
You should really make a quote bot, D.
I've heard it cut out when you scream or laugh, and I just thought it was Discord doing freaking crap. I don't know.
Nice, I honestly need to mess with my mic settings too.
Only really ever noticed it like on Discord, like oh,
nah,
no,
Mike
I
was
guess
peeking.
maybe it does that in Lethal Company
Breathing
also.
soup is the
when
best
it's
one from
using
tonight.
breathing soup.
Just set a limiter.
Oh, you set a limiter? Oh, to keep it from peaking? Or...
Yeah.
Is what you mean? Okay, cool. Alright, there's just swarms of garbage trucks. They just need to pick up the rest of the garbage. Like, should be able to. They're just really swarming around here.
You were thinking about trying out StreamerBot at some point, right? Also made it so when I speak it'll make the game audio decrease enough to make it easy to hear me.
Can you try out StreamerBot? I set it up for a little bit of stuff. That's what I was using for IRL streams at first to soften in my stream. Yeah. I have it, and
I just turn knobs on my
SpeakerBot.
Focusrite and hope it's good.
I have StreamerBot and SpeakerBot both downloaded and like authenticated.
Focusrite.
So I could use them.
I've been meaning to play around with it for a bit too.
Uh-huh. I want to set up SpeakerBot instead of using speech chat because you can do some other stuff with it. That's kind of the next thing I want to do with both of them. Yeah, I was using StreamerBot to stop and end my stream so I could control OBS when I'm not at home. But then I started using that other program, and it does all that other stuff. So, and you can stop and end stream. So I don't use StreamerBot for that anymore. But I still have it set up that much where to get it to do other... Well, and I stuck it on my gaming PC. I did only have it on the streaming PC. So yeah, I have it set up. I just gotta go set it up to do whatever I want to do. I kind of want to get SpeakerBot to work and then maybe set up some StreamerBot stuff afterwards. But I also need to start working on my avatar again before I forget how to use Blender. Remember, I'm supposed to be making my golf outfit for when I, you know, play golf maps. When I golf in Beat Saber.
I'm going to see if I can throw together a quote thing real quick.
I think there's a Stream Elements quote thing. I'm pretty sure you guys were saving quotes. If you're talking about like saving quotes, pretty sure. I think you set that up on, or either it was already set up and you just figured out how to use it, because I wasn't sure.
Oh, I can't see.
I didn't, like, I'm surprised I remembered it. Like, I'm actually really surprised I remembered it. Now there's more ambulances, and the garbage seems to be getting worse.
Well, it'd still be better to have it locally Doge Keck.
Why's that? Wouldn't locally be worse because you'd have to make sure you backed up StreamerBot and didn't lose it, or you'd lose all your information, where if it's in Stream Elements, unless Stream Elements just cease to exist, it's all still there. I was just thinking I'm more likely to delete StreamerBot by accident than for Stream Elements to cease to exist. I guess if I used it all the time, maybe I wouldn't. Since I set it up and I haven't really been using it, I wouldn't be surprised if I just like reinstalled Windows if I just forgot to
Mostly
back
just so
that
you can
up since
control
I'm
it
not
rather
used
than
to
having
using
to
it.
rely on something else.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess maybe. I mean, my aesthetic, I would rather do stuff on, like, the bots than something on my computer if I can do the same stuff. I feel like StreamerBot is better because it can control OBS. Other than that, I feel like Stream Elements and Nightbot are both better. Because, like, I mean, StreamerBot, there's only like one person working on it, basically. I think if he like stops updating it, then it's just like,
Huh, you have some
you
interesting
know,
commands in here.
and Twitch doesn't, and Twitch updates something where it doesn't work again, then you just don't have it. Where, I mean, Stream Elements probably doesn't make money or have a way to make money. Who knows? I don't know how they've gone on as long as they have, but as long as they've been going on, I find it less likely that they're just going to cease to exist than StreamerBot ceasing to exist. If you're, I guess StreamerBot, assuming, I don't even know if it was like open source, maybe other people could take it over, but like, or maybe you can just get the stuff out of the file and set it up for a different bot and at least still have it on your computer. Then it'd be more, what commands do I have? I turned some of them off and most of them are probably default ones. Sup bomb. uh, that's to get Stream Elements to bomb me. Oh, I forgot. There's the song request ones. I should have been playing music and doing song requests tonight. Normally, when I do the song requests, that's through Stream Elements. I forgot I set that up because I haven't been doing Cities Skylines streams. Remember, I was doing Cities Skylines streams a lot, and I set up song requests so people could, instead of me having to play music or manually start stuff. Man, I'm freaking slacking. Oh. Then the skyscraper's on fire.
Perhaps, but also you can have StreamerBot downloaded on your own computer, whereas Stream Elements is a cloud-based application, so if StreamerBot goes away you still have it until it stops working, whereas Stream Elements going away means it's just gone.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I guess quotes like, I mean, everything on the streams like that, like if, you know, Twitch goes away, then anything that's like clips and everything all go away if I don't download them. But yeah, something like Stream Elements, I guess, is maybe more likely to go away, and then you like the quotes might be like, you know, really funny to have, and then you just lose all your quotes. Doesn't seem to be having power lines. I guess stuff like watch time is the same way too. Like, if
That is a lot
I
of
don't
time.
actually know. Actually, is that like time? Probably time that Twitch has, and Stream Elements is just pulling it from that, so it can go away. Like, that is a lot of time. Wow, a month and 12 days. 6 days. 6 days is still like quite a bit. But then it's like a month and 12 days. It's like, what the heck? 1 month, 6 days? Wow. Chicken has almost as much. Halo Heights. The residents of Halo Heights are able to touch the skies. Right. Read the rest of it.
Huh, I have chicken beat by the amount of time Benny has been watching.
Yep.
Been following the longest.
4 years, 2 months, 4 years, 11 months, and 4 years and 3 months. Yeah. Wow, and Chicken has been following like a month longer. Wait, 2 months, 8 days, 3 months, 21 days, like a month and a half longer. Oh yeah, Chicken, you followed me like the beginning of June when I was or end of May, I think, when I was flying through Half-Life Alyx, like 2020. I think you followed me in a Half-Life Alyx stream, and not a Beat Saber stream.
Yeah, around then.
You were one of the few follows I actually got streaming Alyx. I, you know, mostly just never got follows unless I stream Beat Saber. There's not that many with other games. Like 4 years, 11 months. So that's like, that was in 2019. So Benny followed me before I started streaming so much. Cause I didn't start streaming a lot until 2020 when I stopped working.
Yeah, 2019.
I didn't work the first like half of 2020. So I streamed a lot, and then I kept streaming even when I started door dashing. Which I think I started in like July 2020. Then I kept streaming more. 2019 is still when I was working like 50 hours a week. So I didn't stream very much. And where I had the job that killed my wrists and my arms, so I couldn't play Beat Saber that much. I remember I would just stream however much I could. Sometimes I would only play it like once every week or two if my arms were really dead from working. Yeah, you beat almost everybody, Benny, because I didn't have very many followers. I didn't like. I didn't have hardly. I don't remember exactly how many, but I only had a few hundred followers. I think before like March 2020, probably, or something, or February or March 2020, and then I kind of just like blew up. 'Cause I think I hit 1,000 followers in July 2020, and then I think 2,000 in like December or something. So like a whole bunch in a few months. But like I had been
Simply
streaming
built
like
different.
2 years before that, but didn't stream as much and didn't have very many. Didn't really have that many people watch or very many followers. Oh, I was just thinking about that. There's not like I'm used to people like that started watching me in like 2020, like when just like almost all my followers were from. But there's not very many people from before then because it's just like nobody watched me. Like, yeah. I know you watched me back in 2019, and Veryl did, and Elisa did, and I don't remember who else. That still does. I don't even know if there is anyone else. Is still ever here.
Yet you are the only one who has never met a Meg in person. Well, yeah, if you were playing Beat Saber, then yeah, I was prob watching.
Yeah, I've been to where, like, I've been. Let's see. I've been to near where Benny lives like 3 times, probably.
Well, it's getting pretty late here, so I'm going
Since
to head to
he's
bed.
no two
It's been
times,
good
two
hanging out with
times
you all.
since he started watching me. That would be pretty easy for him to meet me in person. It would have if we
GNVGM.
both, knew that
Good
and
night,
wanted to.
VGM.
Yeah, yeah. Good night, VGM. It is getting pretty late. I should stop too. I said that earlier, and I just haven't.
CYA.
Good night, VGM. Hope you have a nice sleep. It's nice hanging out. I'm actually kind of tired. I don't know what else I want to do anyways. I'm just like kind of staring at the game, waiting for the garbage icons to go away and deciding if I need to build more of these. These planes are freaking loud when you zoom in just enough and it's like flying right by the camera. It like freaks me out sometimes. Alright, maybe I'll just stop too. I like how my saves are just numbers. I didn't look. So I played yesterday. I didn't stream. Got at 207,000 people, and now it's 209,000. I played it. I have 2 saves from August the 9th, and then the last time I played was April. I think I streamed. I'm pretty sure I streamed it in April. I think I streamed it in August, like a month ago. I was thinking I did one of those days. May have not though. Um, I think I'm not gonna play Celeste because it's already 1:30. I don't think it's the type of game to really play if I'm not gonna play for at least an hour. Maybe I could stream it tomorrow night or something.
Okay.
If you wanted to watch me play Celeste, definitely wouldn't mind playing it. It was a lot easier last time I played it because I think
Well then,
last time
play
I
more than an
played
hour.
was the first time I played with a controller instead of mouse and keyboard. Or maybe it's the second time I did, but either way. Didn't play more than an hour. I mean, I could. It'll just be 2:30 then. I I don't want to start staying up until 4 a.m. again. PAX fixed my sleep schedule, like, which is really bad. My sleep, it's a video game convention that like had stuff going on until midnight, 3 of the days. But like, I didn't stay that late. But still, you'd think a video game convention would ruin your sleep schedule, but my sleep schedule
Whoa,
was
go to bed right
so
now then D.
bad that PAX fixed my sleep schedule. Cause like I got up at like 8:45 Monday morning, which is like really early compared to how I've been getting up the last few weeks to get a PAX. Yeah, I figured I would get off of here and just go, get to bed. And I can sleep like 8 hours or something, or 7.5 hours, and get up at 9 a.m. Oh, huh. Friends, streaming, mapping. Interesting. Actually, FK. Trying to decide who to raid. Um, if I feel like it and I want to go, if I if I'm not tired, I'm planning on bike riding somewhere tomorrow. Probably not mountain biking because high is 90, and that is a little bit warm to go mountain biking. Like it'd be fine, but I would sweat a lot mountain biking with it being 90 degrees. If I go ride on a road, I probably won't sweat very much because usually, at least for me, I'm used to 90 enough that the wind blowing on me riding fast just pretty much keeps me cool. Going from city skylines to Beat Saber mapping seems pretty good. You don't think watching me playing this game is boring, then you're probably gonna find mapping entertaining. But yeah, if I go bike riding tomorrow afternoon.
Finally, some good content.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, you've been like here suffering for like two
ALRCYA.
hours or something. It's the pity. If I go bike riding tomorrow, I want to make sure I get exercise. Today I didn't get any exercise because I was kind of destroyed from so much swimming in packs over the weekend and decided I needed another day just to
Oh look, my favorite city
get
Skylines
unsore.
streamer.
Oh, hi, Al. Oh, no. You're gonna... Well, you got to watch a few seconds of your... Wait, do you watch anyone else play this game? Is that why I'm your favorite City Skylines streamer?
It's fine.
All right. Good night, Al. It was nice seeing you.
Have a good evening.
Yeah. Night.
I just woke
good
up
morning.
low.
Okay, good morning, Grandpa. And bye, everyone else. See you later.